All right, let's take you to this breaking news story now. 7 people having been killed in a mass shooting at a home in the Kanana Informal Settlement in Gugulethu on the Cape Flats in the early hours of this morning. Police spokesperson André Traut says officers on patrol were alerted to that incident. Let's go live to a police briefing on that now.
The people that have been shot dead, they ranging between 26 to 30 years as we can see them. And we've learned now with the 7 that were shot here that the majority of them are not staying here. They are from Nyanga. And the one that was 200 meters away from here is also not from here, is from Delft. The motive for now, we don't know what is the motive for the shooting. But we are looking for people that could assist us in our investigation. Who fire, the one that's known as fire, who Lois Madolo and Lunga Madolo and Lois Martinez. Those were in the 2 scenes. We have the information that 2 men came to the scene, the first scene, and also in the scene it's about the same 2 men and same description. Now we believe that these 2 will assist us in our investigation. We have now sent the photos, which I think you would get the photos of those 2, that they can assist us with our investigation in these scenes.
General, a spate of shootings in a couple of days apart here in the Western Cape, in Cape Town. Any idea whether they're linked?
For now, it is hard to say, because in the first one in Samara Machel, it looks like a vigilantism, where 3 people were stoned to death. They are believed to be robbers. And then the second one in Nyanga, Brown's Farm, where the 3 people were shot. Allegedly, those were the hijackers that were shot. We don't know who shot them, but the people that were hijacked were not shot. They were in the same buggy. So it's not possible to say now we're going to link them, but it could. We're not ruling that out for now.
General, are you concerned at the spate of mass murders that we see in the city? And talk to us about Operation Chanela and aspects like this.
We have launched the new way of approaching Chanela 2 on Thursday. And we are hoping that is going to have an impact. Yes, we are concerned about the murders. Any murder that has happened is a concern to us. But you may know that we have not had these kind of mass shootings for a while. But that's why we believe in this one, that these 2 people that have asked that they can assist us, we believe that they can assist us to solve these matters.
Just lastly from my side, any word from the police here in the province that officials and the police management here in the Western Cape is on top of it? Concerns coming from many residents here, General?
Yeah, we've pulled a lot of resources now with this new approach between ourselves, the SABC, and the city of Cape Town, where we focus on the hotspot area and do everything that all the people that we need, whether it's the search warrant, the unlicensed firearms, and those who had firearms whose owners died and they have never applied, and also what we're looking for, the guns, because firearms, illegal firearms, are a weapon of choice. As you can see here, a lot of ammunition was found, empty cartridges in this area.
Is there, I know you say you don't know the motive, but in the previous year, we saw that mass murders were linked to extortion. Can you say anything about that at this stage?
At this stage, there's always a possibility. It's always a possibility. It's mostly in our murders are 3 things. It's taxi violence, is extortion, or gangs. So any of those will be a possibility for now on this. There will be a revenge or hit murders, but at this stage, we want to believe that whether it's a hit murder related to extortion or taxis or gangs, it's a hit murder because it's targeted to the people that have been killed.
And maybe lastly, we recently saw the killing of alleged crime boss André Traut. these kind of murders that we're seeing now, could they be related to, as you said earlier, gangs readjusting themselves, because the majority of gang leaders are in court?
It's a possibility. As you take out as leadership or certain group, there are people coming up in the same, and the extortion, the same thing. You take a group, you detain the group, you arrest the group, and then the other people are coming in. But in this case, where we sit here standing, the fire who was linked to a case in the deputy chairperson of Gugulethu, the case was struck off the roll during the week because of the witnesses I could not find. So that's why we believe that he may be able to assist us with this matter. Yes.
That, of course, was Major General Patekile speaking to us. He's the Provincial Commissioner of the SABC in the Western Cape. As he said, we've not seen mass murders on this scale for some time now. And if my tally is correct, in the last week alone, there's 7 here, 3 was a vigilante killing, allegedly, and then 3 other people were killed. It looks like it was a hijacking. So that brings us to around 12, 13 people that were killed in this week alone. But it's a very gruesome scene. It's a very small shack in the back where the killings took place, a very narrow strip there. So whoever was in that house, there was no way for them to escape because the shack where the hit took place is right behind us here, and there's a very narrow strip in there. So whoever did this was calculated, happened quickly. We understand it happened in the very early hours of the morning, around 3:30 this morning. And then we, of course, received the information this morning at first light. So, as you heard there from the General himself, investigations are ongoing. Operation Chanela is taken to the next level because the approach in the Western Cape has to be vastly different because there's a major gang problem. And as you heard the General say as well, usually in these mass murders, allegedly in these mass murders, it could be extortion, taxi violence, gang-related. But at this stage, it's too early to say what it could be, and it would just be speculation. But certainly a community shaken here. Nobody is willing to come forward to speak, say what they heard, say what they've seen, which is what we find a lot on these scenes, because most definitely it must have been a very violent, quick and aggressive incident, and certainly the scene is something that is not for public consumption. But we are on the scene now, and we'll see what we can bring you a little bit later.
Mariska, thank you very much indeed for that breaking news. 7 people being killed in Kanana Informal Settlement in Gugulethu. Our colleague Mariska Botha live to us from that location. At the moment, investigations are still underway into that deadly shooting, claiming the lives of 7 men in the early hours of this morning. We understand. Thank you very much indeed. We'll give you the latest on that story once there are further details on it, but our colleagues will remain at that location for now.